everyone, Kelt here, bringing you my thoughts on the British royal family, and today I'll be talking about celebrities who have denied knowing Meghan. Number 1, Sophie Trudeau. 2, George and Nal Clooney. 3, Omid Scobie, though he's not really a celebrity, he does think he is. 4, Sarah Ferguson, Prince Andrew's wife. 5, Oprah Winfrey. 6, the Beckhams. 7, Jane Goodall. 8, Reese Witherspoon. 9, Tyler Perry. 10, Kevin Costner. 11, Adele. And 12, Serena Williams. Sophie Trudeau, Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau's former wife, was clearly distancing herself from Meghan recently. It was obvious that they were close at one point, because you don't just grab someone and pose for photos in the way they did unless you have some sort of relationship with them, albeit just being a drunken party or something. I believe that they were friends from what I heard over the years. Meghan was well in there with them, with both Sophie and Justin, in her attempts to climb the social ladder. And this was also connected to her, or led to her dating celebrity chef Corey Vitiello, who was cooking a dinner for the Trudeaus. Meghan and Sophie were very close at one time and shared a similar sense of humour, but understandably, Sophie is not just separated from her ex-husband, she also does not want to be associated with Meghan at all. I don't think it's a case of Sophie lying or misleading people. I think it's purely a case of her saying she doesn't know her, means she doesn't know who this woman really is. She hasn't denied meeting her or being with her, but denies really knowing her. And number 2, George and Nal Clooney. They were both invited to Harry and Meghan's wedding. Meghan was talking as if they were really good friends and have spent time together at the Clooneys, but they both claimed to not know Harry and Meghan. And number 3, Omid Scobie, although slightly different because Omid is the starstruck follower of Meghan, but even he had to deny being a friend, and this was probably Meghan's instructions to Omid to preserve her reputation regarding the book which they wrote. Number 4, Sarah Ferguson, Prince Andrew's wife. Meghan had gushed about how she and Sarah were close and how Sarah had taught Meghan how to curtsy to the Queen. But Fergie now says, I don't really know her. She said this about a year ago, that she doesn't really know Meghan and hasn't really met her. So far from being close and having taught her to curtsy, she denies even meeting her. Number 5, Oprah Winfrey. Harry and Meghan were acting as if Oprah was a close friend, but Oprah said she hadn't even met them. Anything that they arranged was over the phone, and yet Oprah very much downplayed their relationship after Harry and Meghan's popularity plummeted. It seems as though they really only met at that terrible interview. Number 6, the Beckhams. David and Victoria Beckham are not good friends with Meghan, although Meghan likes to give the impression that she and Victoria were good friends and that it was said that Victoria gave her makeup advice, etc. The only friends were David Beckham and his friendship with Harry and Prince William, which went on for years, but he was mostly Prince William's friend, and more recently has shown more of a friendship with William than Harry, due to Meghan, obviously. Meghan caused a lot of division with them by accusing Victoria of betraying a confidence, which was not true, and broke up any friendship between the couples. Number 7, Jane Goodall, a conservationist and expert in primates. Harry had met her a few times, but she was no way a dear old friend. She might have been a dear person and she might have been an old person, but she was not Meghan's dear old friend. Jane says, there's all this stuff in the press about being best friends, which is absolutely stupid. We're not best friends. I've only met them 3 times. It's so silly. So she really wanted to make this clear. And number 8, Reese Witherspoon was sent an invitation to Harry and Meghan's wedding, but declined, saying that she had never even met them. squashing any hopes of Meghan trying to impress people with her famous friend. Number 9, Tyler Perry. He kindly lent his home and private jet to Harry and Meghan, and even said that Meghan treated him like a therapist when she spoke to him on the phone. He did this out of the goodness of his heart, as he would have done for anyone, but was having nothing to do with them once he saw something in their home which made him leave immediately. It was when he had been invited to the alleged christening in Montecito of Lily. The story goes that he left immediately after seeing something that really disturbed him. The stories were going around that he did not want to be godparent to a doll, but we will never know until he tells his account. And there is a video I did on this. Number 10. Kevin Costner. Meghan was always desperate to play the part of the main character in The Bodyguard too, and was equally desperate for people to think she was close to Kevin Costner. They were not friends, and never had a chance to be friends, thankfully, because Kevin Costner would not even stand next to her to give her the photo opportunity she so needed, and we know that she would have created an illusion of a friendship. Apparently, he even hid from her in the bathroom so as not to be photographed, and hid behind a pillar. He did not want to be photographed with her because he knew exactly what she was about. And number 11, Adele. The singer Adele has been friends with Harry, but was quick to play down any close friendship with Meghan, though Meghan portrayed her as being a close friend to both she and Harry. Adele was one of the so-called friends of Meghan who sent back her pot of jam. And lastly, number 12, Serena Williams, tennis player celebrity. We have video evidence of how Serena's mother and sister were only tolerating Meghan and definitely not good friends. Meghan had turned up at many of Serena's previous tennis matches over the years and caused the Markle effect, as Serena lost almost every match. She ended up banning her from attending any of her tennis matches after that, but she made sure to say publicly, and I quote, "Don't know what you're talking about. Don't know nothing about that." And that was her double negative, not mine. "Never seen her. Never heard of her. Don't know her." End quote. I often wonder whether it was Meghan at Serena's match doing a Sharon Stone with her legs right in front of Serena's husband. We will never know. But I would imagine that that would have caused problems with any possible friendship she might have had with Serena. But most of us won't forget that spectacle. The internet will never let us forget it either. So these are just 12 denials where people have denied knowing Meghan. Let me know in the comments if you can think of another one. I'm sure there are plenty. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.